Drivers, your qualifier will begin on the tone. This is race 40. That means 41 should be through tech, and race 42 in tech. We got Amos in that top spot, 4-2. St. Clair, 4-2. Pablo, 4-2. Amos, 4-4. Bourgeois, 4-3. ST-Pierre, 4-3. DeNina, 4-4. Green, 4-4. $30 seconds down, 3.5 to go. Pablo 4-3, St. Clair 4-3, Bourgeois 4-3, Amos 4-3, ST-Pierre 4-3, DeNina 4-4, Green 4-9. $55 seconds down, 3:05 to go. Pablo 4-3, Bourgeois 4-3, St. Clair 4-4, ST-Pierre 4-4, Amos 4-4, DeNina 4-4, Green 4-7. Pablo 4-3, Bourgeois 4-4, ST-Pierre 4-4, St. Clair 4-4, Amos 4-4, DeNina 4-4, Green 4-4. Minute 25 down, 2:35 left to go. Pablo 4-4, Bourgeois 4-4, Amos 4-4, ST-Pierre 4-4, St. Clair 4-5, DeNina 4-4, Green 4-7. Names going up and down the board, left and right here. So we're a minute 45 down, 2:15 left to go. Pablo 4-4, Bourgeois 4-4, St. Clair 4-5, ST-Pierre 4-5, Amos 4-5, DeNina 4-5, and Green 4-5. Yeah, announce this one, Corey. Announce this one with these names. Pablo in that top spot goes 4-4, Bourgeois 4-5, St. Clair 4-5, Amos 4-5, ST-Pierre 4-5, DeNina 4-5, and Green 4-6. 2:20 down, a minute 40 left to go. Minute and a half to go, drivers. Pablo 4-4, Bourgeois 4-6, Amos 4-5, ST-Pierre 4-6, St. Clair 4-6, DeNina 4-5, and Green 4-8. Minute 15 left to go, drivers. Pablo 4-4, Bourgeois 4-5, Amos 4-5, DeNina 4-5, St. Clair 4-6, ST-Pierre 5 flat, backs it up 4-6, and Green 4-5. 1 minute left to go. We got Pablo with a 4-6, 55-4-04. Bourgeois 4-6, 54-4-01. Amos 4-5, 54-4-02. DeNina 4-6, 54-4-03. St. Clair 4-6, 54-4-04. ST-Pierre 4-6, 53-4 flat. And Green 4-6, 52-4-02. 35 seconds left to go. Drivers Pablo 4-5, Bourgeois 4-6, Amos 4-5, DeNina 4-6, St. Clair 4-6, ST-Pierre 4-6, and Green 4-6. 20 seconds left to go. Drivers Pablo 4-6, Bourgeois 4-6, Amos 4-6, DeNina 4-7, ST-Pierre 4-6, St. Clair 4-6, and Green 4-6. Well, less than 10, drivers. Less than 5. That's the clock. Keep going, keep going, keep going. And everybody's done. Pablo's going to take it, go 54-4-01, jump up 19 spots to 5th on the grid. Bourgeois 54-4-04, Amos 53.